The shocking truth about paternity fraud is a serious issue with devastating consequences. PLS, click the subscribe button for more financial information. It occurs when a man is falsely led to believe he is the biological father of a child. This deception can have significant financial implications, often lasting for years. Men may find themselves trapped in child support payments for children who are not biologically theirs. If you want to make a video like this, go to my description. In video will give you discount. Click make video in 2 minutes. This is a betrayal that can lead to emotional distress and financial hardship. The 32% myth, unraveling a misleading statistic. You may have heard the statistic that 32% of men who take paternity tests are not the biological fathers. This figure is often cited in discussions about paternity fraud and family dynamics, causing quite a stir among those who hear it. This figure, while alarming, requires context. It's crucial to understand where this number comes from and what it truly represents. Without context, such statistics can be misleading and cause unnecessary panic. It doesn't mean 32% of all fathers are raising someone else's child. The statistic specifically refers to men who have taken paternity tests, often because they already have doubts about their paternity. Men who suspect paternity fraud are more likely to take a paternity test. This skews the statistic. In other words, the pool of men taking these tests is not representative of all fathers, but rather a subset with specific concerns. However, it does highlight the prevalence of paternity doubt and the need for awareness. It's a reminder that paternity issues are more common than we might think, and that there are many men out there grappling with these concerns. Understanding the context behind statistics is essential. It helps us avoid jumping to conclusions and allows for a more nuanced view of the issues at hand. So the next time you hear a startling statistic, take a moment to consider the bigger picture. In the end, it's about fostering open communication and support within families. Whether it's through counseling, support groups, or simply having honest conversations, addressing paternity doubts can lead to stronger, more trusting relationships. Let's use these statistics as a starting point for deeper discussions, rather than as definitive conclusions. By doing so, we can better understand and address the complexities of family dynamics. Mr. Willis's story, a case of betrayal and financial ruin. Consider the case of Mr. Willis, a man who thought he had it all. He raised his 3 children for years, believing they were his own. He cherished every moment from their first steps to their first words. He saw that the children don't look like him at all. He provided for them financially and emotionally, ensuring they had everything they needed. He was there for every scraped knee, every school project, and every bedtime story. However, after 3 years, a paternity test revealed the devastating truth. None of the children were biologically his. The revelation shattered his world, leaving him questioning everything he had known. Despite the heart-wrenching discovery, Mr. Willis was forced to continue paying child support, highlighting the legal complexities surrounding paternity fraud. The law, in its rigidity, did not account for the emotional and financial toll on Mr. Willis. His story serves as a stark reminder of the devastating impact this deception can have. It underscores the need for legal reforms to protect individuals from such betrayals. Mr. Willis's experience is not just a personal tragedy, but a call to action for society to address the gaps in our legal system. As Mr. Willis navigates the aftermath of this betrayal, he seeks justice and hopes for a future where others won't have to endure the same pain. His journey is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the quest for fairness in an often unjust world. Through his ordeal, Mr. Willis has found support from friends and family, who stand by him as he fights for his rights. His story is a powerful reminder that even in the face of betrayal, there is hope and the possibility of rebuilding one's life. In the end, Mr. Willis's story is not just about betrayal and financial ruin, but also about the strength to overcome and the pursuit of justice. It is a story that resonates with many and serves as a beacon of hope for those facing similar challenges. Trapped by the law, D'Angelo Smith found himself in a situation that many would consider unimaginable. D'Angelo Smith's fight for justice began when he was blindsided by a legal system that seemed to work against him at every turn. His story further illustrates the legal pitfalls associated with paternity fraud, a complex and often misunderstood issue that affects countless individuals. D'Angelo discovered he was not the biological father of a child. He don't know. A stripper lied that he is the father. Despite this life-altering revelation, the courts ordered him to paying child support, a decision that seemed both unfair and unjust to D'Angelo and many others in similar situations. This case ignited a heated debate about the rights of men in paternity cases, highlighting the need for a more balanced and fair approach to such sensitive matters. It underscores the urgent need for legal reforms to address this injustice, as advocates and lawmakers push for changes that would prevent others from experiencing the same fate as D'Angelo. D'Angelo's fight is not just his own, it represents a broader struggle for fairness and justice in the legal system. His story has inspired many to join the cause, advocating for changes that would protect the rights of all individuals involved in paternity disputes. As D'Angelo continues his battle, he remains hopeful that his efforts will lead to meaningful change, ensuring that no one else has to endure the same hardships he has faced. A few months ago, D'Angelo was cleared, and he was not the father of the child. His journey is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring quest for justice, serving as a powerful reminder that change is possible when people come together to fight for what is right. In the UK and Wales, paternity fraud is not recognized as a crime. This legal loophole leaves men vulnerable to financial exploitation. Unlike other forms of deception, paternity fraud often goes unpunished. This legal blind spot demands attention. It's crucial to advocate for laws that protect men from this form of deceit. Protecting yourself steps to ensure financial security. So, how can men protect themselves from paternity fraud? First, consider a paternity test early in the relationship, especially before signing the birth certificate. Second, consult with a lawyer to understand your rights and options. Knowledge is power. By taking proactive steps, men can mitigate the risk of financial and emotional hardship. The emotional toll beyond the financial burden. The impact of paternity fraud extends far beyond finances. It can lead to emotional trauma, strained relationships, and a sense of betrayal. Men who have experienced this deception may struggle with anger, depression, and a loss of trust. It's vital to acknowledge the emotional toll and seek support during this difficult time. A call for change advocating for men's rights. Paternity fraud is a complex issue that demands attention. We must challenge the stigma surrounding men's experiences and advocate for legal reforms. By raising awareness and demanding justice, we can create a fairer system that protects everyone involved. Conclusion: taking control of your future. Paternity fraud is a stark reminder of the importance of protecting yourself. By understanding the risks, taking proactive steps, and advocating for change, we can strive for a future where honesty and fairness prevail in matters of paternity. PLS, click the subscribe button for more financial information.